up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Ancient Magus' Bride chapters 87 through 90. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, oh fam, I know about the anime bastardization that's a-coming. I probably will do a video on it today. Oh god, because I have tea. I have lots of tea on that shit. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, to the chapters in question here. So we are going on a quest, and this is little Chise, Lucy, and Isaac and Philomela are searching for memories in the subconscious. It's going to be fun. Let's get to chapter 87 first, see what's in store for us today. Here we go. I've assigned the task to these beasts. You will accompany them and ensure the task is done without fail. No, stop! Why make it stop? Sorry, I'm so sorry. And this chapter is titled Once Bitten, Twice Shy Part 2. Oh, I need to recite the tribute for the departed. Even when a person is killed, their soul still lingers. May the eternal, boundless blessing of the night watch over you all. Amen. Stop it. No more. Make it stop. Why is that family's daughter still alive? Oh, they're talking about Lucy. It must have been because that girl reminded her of her own children. Oh my god, it must have been because that girl reminded her of her own children. There, I thought I'd finally tamed her. A beast with offspring makes for quite the fearsome mother. It looks like I'll need to tamper with her mind some more. Oh my fucking god. Well, at least the spiders were secured. Spiders? Philomela, do not fret. It's merely a part of our family's duties. There can be tragic sights, but showing such weakness is unacceptable. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Don't watch any of this. Miss Philomela, how many times do I have to tell you, pathetic girl? Miss Philomela, your meal's ready. Philomela, I have a gift for you. Philomela, I have a gift for you. With this spellbook, you will aid me in gathering the magical power of many wizards. Adam, your father, and your mother can be brought back to life. No. I've been preparing for this a long time now. It took such a long time to get everything ready, but now it's all in place. The final step is acquiring sacrifices from the college. All you need to do is gather the magical power of the wizards there. Holy shit! I know you can do it. I know that I've said many harsh things to you, but I'm only hard on you for your own sake, liar. You're such a good girl and so talented. You'll help me, won't you? I get what you did with that book, but what did you need to take my family's spiders for? Why did my family have to be wiped out? What kind of poker face were you wearing when you enrolled at the school I attended? We were in the same class. I didn't know. That's a lie. You only pretended not to know who I was. When you heard the rumors about me, you pieced together who I was, didn't you? But what could I have done? Should I have told you everything? That I was there during it? And I was sorry for not doing anything to stop it? There's no way that I could have done that. I couldn't ever bring myself to tell you about what I did back then. You don't have to force yourself to talk about it right now. No matter what happened, there's always the chance to talk it over later. Nobody has the power to change the past. But what you could tell us right now is what you want to do and what you don't, and what you'd like someone else to do to help. Once you do that, the people that want to help you will reach out their hands. There's nobody that would do that for me. I don't have anyone like that, even if that were true. Even if you want to scream, you have every right to let it out. Even if you don't scream or cry, you can always ask for help. The world isn't your enemy. You have to voice your desires in the chaotic torrent that is the world, which includes both your closest friends and harshest critics. This is everything. What do you want? What do you wish to do? I'd like some help. Is that really the truth. Ooh, Philomela! Philomela! Oh no. Oh, I'll put an end to it. Wait. I'll put an end to it? Wait, what? What's this? There's another existence inside of her, one that's completely separate from her. It's not done yet. Please resume. She say? That was worrisome. I don't sense it anymore, but it felt like she suddenly vanished for a moment. No need to worry. If something were truly amiss, Ruth would have come running. Thank you for your help. It's much valued. My mind is cleared up now. It's like I've been snapped out of a trance. That's right, the spell is gone. That's right, the spell is gone now. Because of the spell she placed on me. Oh, that bitch. I've been completely powerless to protect Miss Philomela. Woo! Here we go. So you're the artificial spirit that Adam created. He didn't have the proper materials, preparation time, or equipment. He was very skilled to pull it off. Please return me to Miss Philomela so I can protect her. Ooh, is that the role Adam gave you? I was created for that reason alone. Regardless of what happened to Master and Miss Iris, if anyone tries to harm Miss Philomela, I will protect her. Then it seems you need to be given a new role. From now on, you will follow my orders. I won't. Even if you alter my assigned role, I belong to Miss Philomela alone. I exist for the sake of that girl, and I will be destroyed for her sake as well. I see. You're merely a low-grade artificial spirit. With a bit of tinkering, I'm certain you can be fixed. That fucking bitch. Finally, my mind has been returned to normal. I can now shed some light on the truth. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I need a drink for this. Wait, am I out? I'm going to have to open another one soon. Alright, here we go. The Sargent family specializes in wizardry that uses curses to control people's minds. Oh, shit, what? It's used in interrogations and to make others do their bidding. By the way, that brain looks awesome. Mind control is likely what was done to that werewolf as well. Well, no shit. So that's what's been going on. Regardless, I broke that shoddy curse that was placed on you. Shoddy? I am not a high-grade creation. It's possible they didn't foresee me trying to break free. You've been of great help. Briars, thorns that puncture the flesh of those who attempt to do them harm. However, they also fiercely protect those that they encircle. Thorn is a fitting name for you. Thanks to you, I was able to protect my true role. To protect. Careful. Even if what I did was relatively minor. Anyway, why didn't the old woman destroy her? Why only tamper with her mind? Because that was made by her son, that's why. And did the old woman need her to look after the girl, or was it something else? Please, I have a favor to ask of you as one similar to myself, or rather, I'm asking this of you as a Magus. I need you to take me to the basement. Oh shit, what is she doing? After so many long years of marriage, I still hadn't yet given birth. That woman must be barren. I doubt she'll ever be able to produce an heir. Her father must be turning over in his grave. Are there any children from promising bloodlines that can be adopted? Too bad her husband's only good point is his lineage. She has the ability and competence to be the head of the family, but her likely being barren makes her defective. Aww. Not only that, she lacks feminine charm. She's not very good looking either. Oh well, at least I married into money. What a harsh thing to say. You better watch or your loud mouth will get you into trouble. You're merely the second son from a family with waning fortune. You're lucky they let you marry into their family. They only did that so you could sire some gifted children. My father chose me as his successor. My brothers were cowardly and incompetent, and my younger sister left to marry into a different family. I was superior to the rest of my family, and I had no qualms about serving House Rickenbacker. I was proud to continue treading in my father's footsteps. Lisbeth, don't you think it's about time that you adopted a child? Pardon? It would be very difficult to bear a child at your age. It's nothing shameful nowadays. The child need only possess the necessary capabilities. As outstanding as you are, Elizabeth, you need a successor. I understand. At that moment I hesitated to comply with my lord's request for the first time in my life. I never wanted to give birth to a child, but as long as I didn't give birth, nobody would truly acknowledge me. I'd always be seen as a failure. It's like they view something inherently wrong when a woman's womb goes unused. Yeah, fortunately. I refuse to be seen as a failure. It appears that I have little say in the matter. Madam Elizabeth, your child has been born. It's a boy. Did you hear about her husband's sudden death? Was he ill? I hear his death was extremely painful. Someone who saw the look on his corpse's face said as much. And you said that his son was just recently born? The details surrounding his death are very suspicious, so I'd say to keep out of it. My husband was a disgrace, and I didn't have any more use for him. I named my son Adam, and then I left him in the care of a nanny. Before I realized it, he'd grown big enough to start following me around. Aw, Mother, where are you going? Do you want to come with me? Yes. What's the matter? It's nothing. When it occurred to me that he was so small and helpless, for some reason I thought how adorable he was. He was so cute. Such feelings were very unsettling to me. This is part of your training. I did the same kind of training when I was your age, as per your grandfather's orders. So there shouldn't be any problem with you doing the same since you're my son. Training with one of them will be enough for today, but tomorrow you will continue. Over time, that once small helpless boy grew into a young man. As I trained him. Adam, I bought you a test subject. As heir to the Sargent family, it's time you train with an actual human. You'll do it, won't you? You are my son, after all. Of course, Mother. By the way, Mother, that test subject seems to be very strong-willed. It would be a shame to use her up so quickly, so can I use her for a more long-term experiment instead? Fine, but if you kill her, you have to clean up the mess, all right? I failed to notice what was really going on between them. How long do you intend to keep that girl? I know such a strong-willed person is rare and fascinating, but as I told you, she's only a test subject. Mother, I'm using her for a very promising experiment right now. Really? Is it going well? It seems like it, oh my god. It seems like it will take quite some time, to finish it. I'll dispose of her when it's done. My son was always the obedient type, so I didn't notice, what he was hiding from me. A bird message carrier? Is this from you, Adam? Where are you that you need to contact me with a bird message carrier? I'm running away from home. What is this nonsense you're spouting? The Sargent family is twisted. Every single one of us, including you and I. I couldn't take it anymore. I thought about leaving without saying a word, but I couldn't after thinking about how you raised me all these years. Enough of this foolishness. Return to the mansion at once. I'm your only child, and yet you've been so focused on work that you didn't even realize how long that I've been gone. After all, you only ever thought of me as your son. You only see me as a puppet that follows in your footsteps without question. And yet, in spite of that, I still care about you. However, I was scared of you when I was younger. Over time, I realized that you viewed me as a trophy that you'd already earned. My very existence was used by you to show off your accomplishment. Who put you up to this? You know, it was that girl, wasn't it? It was that girl, wasn't it? I'm thankful that her family's training taught me exceptional stealth skills. Goodbye. I pray that we will never meet again. Adam! Oh, Adam, she mad. I look for my son. I ran myself ragged between work and my endless search for him. He's mine. Mine! Madam Lisbeth. There wasn't a trace left of him. The team sent to retrieve him told me that. After shooting himself in the head, his body crumbled into a pillar of salt. But my son's daughter was still alive. Her face looked like Adam's. However, her eye color was different. She looked even more helpless than my son once did. She had a soft body and was wearing clean clothes. It was clear that she had been well cared for. Are you afraid? In that case, I'll dispose of those memories that you so yearn for. I was filled with hatred. Come, look. There's something I want to show you, Grandmother. I managed to solve this puzzle all by myself. That's the least I expected from you. Don't report such trivial matters to me. Sorry, I fucked this up. That's the least that is expected from you. Don't report such trivial matters to me again. I'm very sorry. Everything about her just felt inferior to my son. But she had the same face, the same weak limbs, the same timid voice, and the same look in her eyes. The resemblance was uncanny. Therefore, she should have felt the same to me as Adam did. The only thing that didn't match was her eye color. But she's not the one that I wish was still alive. Lisbeth Sargent. Ooh, what? This book contains exactly what you need. Let's make everything the way it should be. On this day, I'm going to resurrect my son. I'll summon the deity as described in the spellbook and offer up all the magical power that's been absorbed as a sacrifice. At that point, it should fully materialize, and then things can go back to how they should be. And with that goal in mind, I need you, Philomela. Oh my god. Those enchained by sorrows, those lamentable prisoners of fate. A frightful feast is about to commence. Oh, here we go. Let's get to chapter 88. Holy shit, this is insane. Elsewhere, a hidden motive rises to the surface. This one seems like he'll be out cold for a while. Now then, it's time for me to get started on my task. The first step is to pinpoint the location. The testament of Magus. I'll take possession of it and see to it that it's put to good use. What's this? Are you after me, or could you be after... And this chapter is titled, Give a Thief Enough Rope and He'll Hang Himself, Part 1. Are you guys okay? I'll manage. What was all that? What exactly happened? I think it was caused by all the magic power that she absorbed. When Philomela transformed, she absorbed all of the magic power in her vicinity. When she lost control, she absorbed our entire bodies, breaking us all down into pieces. Our bodies were broken into pieces, so now they're outside of Philomela. But we were able to recollect all of the fragments. Our fragments are the parts of us that make us ourselves. That's why we ended up coming back here the way that we did. Or does that make sense? So it's like recrystallization, I guess. She has no clue what that is. We came back here like how a tree bears fruit. I don't know what's going on with Philomela, but I'm going after her. What do you two want to do now? What do you expect us to stay here since it's too dangerous? Besides, she still needs to give me a loud and clear answer to my questions from earlier. That's right, you guys got interrupted earlier. Yeah, there's a lot of explaining she needs to do. Well then, let's all go and get a clear answer from her right now. I need you, Philomela. On this day, my son, your father, can be brought back to life. All I need is the magical power that you've absorbed up until now, with the blood that runs through your veins. That child can be revived. You don't want to be brought back. Your mother can be brought back as well. She's not going to bring her back, let's be real. Come now, it's time for you to get into your place. Hurry along, Philomela. Come here. Yes, that's the way. Forget defiance, forget distress. You need only obey. After all, you don't want to be let down again. Oh my god. After all, you don't want to be let down yet again, do you? I'm back. My body's gone back to normal, except for my limbs. Are you really okay with this? Are you going to put your trust in them? Do you plan to accept the hands they reached out to you? What if grandmother's offering a better option? What happens if your friends betray you? You'd be taken back to the college, and you'd never get to see your parents again. You could even end up facing severe punishment. So can you truly put your trust in them? You're planning on going? You may not be any concern of mine, but I think you're making a mistake. You tell her, Ruth. All right, Philomela, this isn't a request, it's an order. An order? No, this isn't an order, I'm asking for a favor, that's all. Pathetic wretch. Do you want to try making one together next time? You always outshine me at everything. You should be able to speak up about what you want. How ridiculous. There's no need to win games. Certain that you don't need to hear their talk. Everyone's free to do as they want. If it goes wrong, you can rethink and make amends afterwards. Even if you can't bring yourself to get angry, do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. I don't possess freedom. I didn't even want to consider why I couldn't remember my parents. On some level, I've always known the reason why I couldn't. I don't possess a will of my own. No matter what I managed to do, it never mattered. After all, the things I've done can never be forgiven. But, is that really the truth? Truthfully, will my connection really allow mother and father to be brought back? Indeed, it will. Your involvement is crucial. I can't do this alone, but with your help, it can be completed. Remember, she has mind manipulation magic. Yeah. Philomela, what do you want to do? Guards. Oh, you're not getting a choice in the matter. It's never mattered to me whether you live or die. There needs to be tangible proof of him existing in this world. That's something that I couldn't do alone. There needs to be a bond that summons his spirit and binds it to this realm, a sacrifice to serve as a tether. Therefore, I need you, the daughter of that child, to serve as a sacrifice for the ritual. A sacrifice? No shit. You've been such a good girl. You followed your orders perfectly. You were completely focused on stealing the magical power of those around you, weren't you? You didn't bother reading the other pages of the spell book. You had no idea how I intended to use all the magic power that I had you absorb. You're so obedient. In fact, so much so that you're foolish. Truly, you're a good girl, aren't you? Oh shit, here we go. I summon thee here, now great old one. I offer up to thee a sacrifice. Treader of the dust, lord of time, who dwelleth beyond, the outermost circle in the dark limbo of unsphered space and time. Come forth to the realm where those that reside cannot escape the curse of time. I summon thee here now, great old one. In the end, nothing I did mattered. Everything that I've done up until now has been leading to my own death. I can't even recall a single memory of my father or my mother's warmth. All of those memories were stolen. And yet I was the only one who could connect with my parents via my blood. I just wanted to be loved. I just wanted to be acknowledged. See, this is what happens. Every time you get taken advantage. I just want to be loved. Fucking asshole grandma. I kept having hope only to have my hopes dashed. I resigned myself to servitude. Again and again I hoped to earn approval, but it was all for nothing. From the very start I never had the right. I don't have anyone. Do you want to leave, or do you wish to stay here? Do you want to leave, or do you wish to stay here? I'll keep helping you until you can decide. Even if you don't scream or cry, you can always ask for help. The world isn't your enemy. The chaotic torrent that is the world, which includes both your closest friends and harshest critics. Philomela! You have to voice your desires. It's unthinkable that intruders could get this far. What happened to the guard station above ground? Guards! Take care of our invited guest. Careful, these guards aren't human. It seems like there's several creatures merged together, man-made beasts. Oh shit, they're Chimera? Miss Philomela! Ooh shit. What Grandma did is fucked up. I've been informed that I'm a well-suited protector. You never realized that before? Nobody in their right mind would want to breach an encirclement of thorns. Phew. We need to rescue Philomela, but we also have to take care of those guards. What should we start by doing? You're too late. The offering has already been accepted. My forces will not stop while the one who will grant my desire has yet to fully manifest. Philomela! If this is what you honestly want, if you truly wish to do this, then we won't stop you. Philomela, do you want to live? Listen, you still need to finish answering my questions from before we got interrupted earlier. Yeah! Philomela, she means we're here to listen to what you want. I want some help. There we go. Why did you do that? A thing like that shouldn't be touched so carelessly. It absorbs everything. It may not have fully materialized yet, but you're exhausted. Chise, remember when you solved the puzzle with magic? A puzzle interwoven with many wizardries was solved by a single magic spell. But that's only lockpicking. There's a chance that it will work on this thing too. At least try. If it doesn't work, then we'll come up with something else. Isaac, yes? Can you lend me a magic tool like the one you lent Liam? And can you explain how it works? Decide on what weapon you want to wield and then visualize it. A staff won't be enough for this sort of thing. Are you ready, Elias? Yes. Let's begin. Here we go. You're the worn lock of an ancient casket, a rusted lock. I am the iron hammer here to sunder you. This magnitude of magic from a mere apprentice? With the roar of a beast from the underworld, you will disintegrate and return to the soil. Now I swing down upon the remains of the casket. Ooh. Damn, woman. I summoned a deity. How could a single magic spell counter that? Sorry to keep you waiting, Philomela. The pieces of myself were being put back together all along piece by piece by you all. Chise? Yes? I've always wanted there to be someone that would come to my rescue. Aww. Attempt to cease praying for miracles and instead focus on letting others in. It will surely lessen the burdens that that each other bears. Dude, don't we all want to be rescued? Philomela is all of us. We all want to be rescued. We do. Now we're at chapter 89. Thank goodness she's all right, but hold on. She's cracking. Holy shit. So chapter 89 is titled Give a Thief Enough Rope and He'll Hang Himself Part 2. I'll never hear your voice again. You really came to help me after everything I did. Yes. You really, of course. Why? Why did you interlopers have to interfere with my plans? Because you're fucking psycho. She transformed like Philomela did. It's being caused by the spell book, its contents, or rather, she's being influenced by the deity as it attempts to manifest. What? It's still trying to break free? That means, the means used, matter very little. Whether magic or wizardry, what matters the most is the caster's willpower. Why did you meddlers have to get in my way? You barged into my home, regardless of my plans. None of this, had anything to do with the likes of you. Well, I suppose that's true. Elias! Hey, Philomela. Miss Philomela. Philomela is a good person. I'm interfering here now since she thanked me that day. Let me tell you something. There are many people in the world like her. People that conceal their suffering and are being driven to death. But I'm in a position to do something about it. I don't want to be someone who pretends not to notice. Exactly. Good, she say. Your plan reflects your own logic, but to me it's completely illogical. Someone said it. Thank God. So if you keep trying to sacrifice Philomela, I'm going to put a stop to it. No matter what I have to do or sacrifice, I won't stop until I reclaim the one that I desire. Wait, hold on. Yeah. No matter what I have to do or sacrifice, I won't stop until I reclaim the one that I desire. He was my only son. He was mine. I gave birth to him. He was supposed to follow my footsteps. He was more skilled than anyone else. He was more obedient than anyone else. I loved him more than anyone else. I thought that he was so adorable that it disgusted me, my only son. He was stolen from me. He was taken from me. If something's stolen from you, you must do everything in your power to take it back. Return my children, you witch! Ooh, it's that werewolf. Zoe. Here we go. On that day you told me that if I obeyed your orders that you'd return my children, and due to that I killed many people. I also brought you the spiders. You've broken free of my curse? Witch, your bindings control both my and my husband's minds, but now God broke them. Since God has shown me his favor, you shall be the one judged with lightning and ice. Nonsense. Your children aren't here. However, on this day my child will return here. What did you do with my family's spiders? I only kept one of them for myself, but it died soon after. It was weak. Don't listen to her. Lucy. Don't listen to her, Lucy. And as I've been trying to tell you, your children no longer exist in this world. Lies. You're lying. I refuse to believe the words of a witch. It can't be true. You must be hiding them somewhere. I'll just have to slice open your belly to check if my children are trapped in there. Your heart-devouring, venomous hag, you wretched witch! Ooh! You poor creature, I'm sorry for the intrusion, but I couldn't allow that thing to destroy you. You wanted to protect. I also... Huh? You fulfilled your role wonderfully, Alcyon. It must have been a heavy burden on you. No, of course not, Master. I was happy to do it since it was my role. It's you. Pray that we will never meet again. That's what I prayed for, but in the end things still turn out like this. It appears that I must now carry out my role. Alcyon, Miss Philomela, it would seem that my role has been fulfilled. Why did you do that? You didn't used to do things like that. You've always been by my side, but now things turn out like this. I was finally able to remember that I was created for your sake. You are my reason for existing, and yet I failed to protect you. Please forgive me for not being able to save you. No, that's not to make up for that. I'll give you my records. Miss Erie said that we should capture our times together, so she requested that I record those moments so that they'd be preserved. I don't know if there's a difference between records and memories, but I hope they'll be of help to you. Alcyon! Here they are. Oh god, this is really making me think of Made in Abyss now. Aww. I'm talking about when, oh my god, when Nanachi gave Vapuda the memories that were, given to her by, oh my god, by Bellafou. Yes, that's what this is really giving me. Now, even though I won't be with you anymore, I'm certain that you'll be all right. Because now she'll be able to move forward. Her time. Oh, this is powerful as hell. God damn it! Why does it have to be now that this happens? Oh my god, that I'm covering this. There's the bird. I have your records now. Aww. But it's not the same as having you here with me. Aww. How is it that you're standing here, Adam? Wait, how is it that you're standing here, Adam? Who's Adam? Adam's my father. Philomella's father? Isn't that impossible since he died? I'm not really Adam, but I will insist that I am me. I created Alcyon to fulfill a specific role, to protect Philomela and to care for her, and if something were to destroy Alcyon, I would appear as a curse of vengeance. Dude, that's awesome! Back then, the other existence that I detected inside of her core was him. Yeah, I had hoped that it wouldn't come to this. Alcyon served as my vessel. I didn't want to think that you'd destroy your own granddaughter's guardian, but you ended up doing exactly what I thought you would. If you're not really Adam, then you're worthless. Ooh, I am a curse that replicates my appearance and memories. I'm no ghost. I'm merely a shadow that contains the memories of the departed. My existence doesn't contain a soul, but rather an order or a program. You won't succeed in reviving the dead. Rather, you'll perish yourself. You will wither, Elizabeth Sargent. Ooh, what's this? What's going on? It's my final affliction. In wizardry, the more complex the spell's formula is, the stronger it is and the longer its duration. However, in exchange for desirable results, the caster is bound by their spells and formulas. It's a pact with logic. It's a pact with the world. Hexcraft functions on similar principles. However, there is one key difference. In Hexcraft, the strength and duration of spells is increased by being as straightforward as possible. For example, a certain legendary hero was bound by his vow to never eat dog meat. As long as he held true to his vow, he was gifted with great strength. Are you perhaps wondering how what I just said ties to the curse that I placed on you? That's because my orders are very straightforward. I, the curse, am to destroy you, the enemy. Yeah! Dude! I know. So the arc that's going to be, this is the college arc. Trust me, this will get its own video in its own time, because motherfucker, I got a lot to say about this. The world is changing and so am I. Yeah, because the first season of the anime skipped all the fucking key lore for the college arc and did its own ending. Oh, trust me, I will be going in on this. Stay tuned. I'll probably do it after I finish all of today's content. Why? Why do I feel so compelled to reach my hand out to her? Blessings and curses, love and obsession, are they truly so different? That is very true. A very good question. And chapter 90 is titled Choosing the Lesser of Two Evils, Part 1. Just like I said, I'm going to end you. Are you interested in Hexcraft, Adam? Yes, Mother. I see. Hexcraft is alchemy that draws power from the caster's emotions. Therefore, keeping your emotions in check is crucial. All right, Mother. The more I learned about Hexcraft, the more I learned about other humans. I learned that my perfect mother was a very poor example of one. Studying Hexcraft was so much fun, whether present day, hundreds of years ago, or even thousands of years ago. I learned that the hearts of humans hadn't changed much. Dude, ain't that the truth? They were filled with resentment and envy. Conversely, they harbored many hopes and prayers. They sought to enrich their lives and to keep the specter of death at bay. Humans also sought someone to love. However, to their enemies, they only willed ruin. A curse that binds people's fates? However, from what Iris has told me, all she wants is to be happy. Iris, Iris, are you okay? You're asking me if I'm okay? If this looks okay to you, then you need your eyes checked. It's awful, like I'm coughing up a ton of blood. Sorry. But I think I get the overall picture of what you're trying to do. This curse won't protect you, but it will seek vengeance for you. Why not just use spell negation or something? You'll get injured from this curse too, won't you? The window for spell negation is much smaller. It's also much more taxing than the replicating your own wounds on the other person. I'll put it this way. It's much easier to shatter a glass than it is to glue the pieces back together. And even though I don't like pain, I wouldn't mind if I ended up with scars that match yours. Gross! I'm sorry, since I know you can't stand pain. It's fine. Besides, I'm definitely going to escape from here someday, since I'll never let go of my resentment. But if that doesn't sit well with you, you should become a great alchemist and help me escape. Aww. My mother was obsessed with me. And now I think I understand how she felt. Since I started to feel that way too. Oh, and there's the bird too. Iris is still under the effects of the curse that I placed on her before, and as long as she's by my side, she'll be protected. And if I fail to protect her, we can die together. However, I won't do that to Philomela. Even I know that forcing my daughter to die with me is wrong. There's hexcraft that protects a person before they're injured, but the conditions for it to work are almost impossible to achieve. Therefore, for Philomela to still live happily once I'm gone, I need to fulfill some conditions. Alcyon, I'm creating you to be Philomela's shield. If you're ever destroyed by someone's malice, that will serve as the trigger for my curse of vengeance. So please protect Philomela as best as you can. And I'm certain that I can trust you, since artificial spirits don't possess the capacity to refuse their role. Yeah. Please wait. Lucy? She still has a lot of things that she needs to explain to me. Why did my family have to be wiped out like that? Why did she steal our spiders? The Webster family specialized in spinning material to make paper for books. That spellbook is related to all of this somehow, isn't it? Isn't this woman your enemy? If I planned on killing her, I'd kill her myself. If I planned on killing her, I'd kill her myself. And if I let you kill her and resolve things on your own, I'd never be able to uncover her exact reasons for doing what she did. And I won't accept that outcome. Don't take away my answers away from me. Straightforward women like you are a rarity nowadays. Philomela, you've made a good friend, haven't you? Friend? This feels familiar. A father. Fortunately, I won't hand Lisbeth over to you. Your hatred and resentment have nothing to do with my orders. After all, I am a curse formed from my own hatred. And because of that, I won't let you steal my target. Yes! It's shouting? It has a voice? Don't let the thing touch you. It devours much more than magical power. Give her back. Hand her over. That witch is my prey. Uh-oh. It's the duty of parents and children to love one another and seek the other out. It's also the duty of parents to care for their children and discipline them. But it is the duty of children to bring an end to their parents if need be. As for you, Mrs. Wolf, you are quite the fearless, vicious, and reckless mother. And you have my thanks, goddess who shrieks come twilight. Yes! Goddess Morgan! Fear not, shaman. I promise that I won't devour your comrades' eyes. After all, wars can't be won without your precious soldiers. It's the goddess Morgan? What is she doing here? Why did you come to this basement? Because the war isn't over. As long as there are still parents and children whose souls are filled with resentment over past sins. After all, such affairs are part of the realm that I oversee. Well, boar, did you come crawling out of your nest? You should learn your place. Invader of my realm, the foreign deity that exists outside of space and time, you've entered my domain, my shores. So now I hereby prophesize your destruction. Yes! Dude, Morgan has come to slay! Dude, I love Morgan so fucking much. She is a bad bitch. She ain't playing. So now Adam can do what he needs to do. So this is a parent war. I'm happy. I said I wanted a war of the families. I'm getting a parental war here. But it's an inner war. This is great. I'm happy with this. God, I'm so happy with what's going on in this manga. This makes me happy. This makes me very, very happy. You know what's interesting, though, is that all the series I've covered so far, well, minus Diamond Oasis, because I've covered Eden Zero, Tokyo Revengers, and what did I say? Yeah, Make the Exorcist Fall in Love. In this one, all of them have a family thing going on. Yeah, it's very interesting, right? But man, all I'm gonna say about that college arc, dude, that college arc is going to be, it's gonna be a clusterfuck. Oh, it will be a clusterfuck of an adaptation. It will, because of how the motherfuckers at Wit. Trust me, I will just. No one's going to talk shit and give you the real tea about Ancient Magus Bride anime like me, because remember, I've been to the Wit studio. I know what, or not studio, excuse me, the industry panel. I met the president. I heard from his mouth what he said they did with the Ancient Magus Bride's anime. And yeah, shit is wild. It's a clusterfuck. But you have to wait until after I'm done with today's content. Hopefully I'll have it all done. I'll have it done hopefully in the next hour. Hopefully. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of these chapters. I love what's happening in this manga. Oh my god. It's fucking epic. Ancient Magus Bride, you deserve better than this. You deserve better than what these fuckers are doing. Vinland Saga has the same problem. Trust me. Oh god, Vinland Saga's... I will say this. The bastardization of Vinland Saga... Oh, what did I say? Ancient Magus Bride's anime is as bad as Vinland Saga's? Vinland Saga, I think, might be worse. Because Ancient Magus Bride, it was just a lot of shit cut out. And lore was completely cut out. Vinland Saga, the story was completely changed. So, yeah, maybe it's not as... only the ending was changed in Ancient Magus Bride, so, oh god. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ancient Magus Bride content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!